I think the first thing I should do is probably define a database. A database is simply a list of people who have engaged your company. So this is just contact information, and you may also have additional specifics on their project, but they have engaged your company. It doesn't necessarily mean they've engaged you. It simply means that you have the contact information. You may or may not have talked to them. So we will walk through the process of categorizing your database and then how you would manage that relationship with each part of your database. So I think what we'll do is we will start with the leads who do not engage. Okay, so this happens all the time. You get a contact, somebody says, hey, I'm interested in something, you follow up, and you're getting crickets. There's just no response there. So we have leads that do not engage. Leads that do not engage, typically what that tells us is that the lead is still at the early part of the information gathering process, meaning that it's not that they're not interested, it's just that they don't have enough interest at this point where they're ready to talk to you. So when we have a lead that does not engage right away, that's really going to be focusing on building value and trust over time. And the leads who do not engage are ones that if you heard the term ready, willing, and able, they're either one or two. Maybe they're ready but not willing and able, or maybe they are able but not ready and willing, as an example. So not a bad lead, not somebody that you should give up on, but it's somebody that's going to take some time, and you're going to have to really work the relationship, present yourself as a local expert, provide them information on remodeling their home or on building a new home, and come off as really more of an educator, if that makes sense, where I want to say, hey, this is some of the elements that go into great home design or remodeling design. This are some of the things that would drive the cost for your project. And if you're building homes, these are some of the things you want to consider when you're picking a location to build. The other area that I always recommend is that teach people how to avoid getting burned by a builder. What do you think, Diana?
That's amazing. So many things to pay attention to in the same time.
Yeah, it's a lot. And again, what's the word I'm looking for? It is a slow relationship. It will develop over time. I just had a client recently that sold a $2 million custom home. That lead was in their database for 5 years.
Yeah.
So 5 years, we worked that lead over and over and over again, was able to engage that lead several times. But when they were ready, that builder partner of ours was top of mind. They got the opportunity to sell them, and lo and behold, they did sell them. So these types of leads, they will come around eventually. Not a real high percentage of them, but they will come around eventually. And oftentimes when they do, they aren't talking to any other builders. Literally, they're just focused on you.